Hello, good people. It's Rob Lee here. I want to make a short video, and I'll try to keep this short, about North Korea. I'm tired of hearing about North Korea, and it's amazing that people will fall for such deceit. But these are the times that we live in. The deceit, the deception that is rampant all over this earth. It's amazing to me that so many people can be deceived, especially in the United States. But it is what it is. I want you to ask yourself a question. Do you, as a free-thinking and rational person, and most of the people that come to my channel are, do you really believe that this little tiny nation is a threat to the United States? In any manner at all? No, that's a joke. Now, I want you to go back in history, and I want you to think about something. We can go back to the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, the Spanish War, but at the turn of the 20th century, something happened. The great merchants took over the United States. The Federal Reserve was enacted, and it has nothing to do with the federal government. It has nothing to do with the United States. It's private bankers. World War I, World War II, Vietnam, and then we had the first Gulf War. Then we had the second Gulf War after 9/11. In each one of those events, what happened to our country? Well, one, we lost money and we lost rights, and our country started to slowly decline. In 2001, after the planes hit, if you really believe planes hit, anyway, when we went into Iraq and we were told that there were weapons of mass destruction, and we went into Iraq, when we come to find out there is no weapons of mass destruction, we ended up getting Patriot Act 1 and 2. Americans lost rights that they didn't even know that they had to begin with, which is kind of sad, but it's true. The same thing happened in World War I and World War II and the Vietnam War. Not only did you lose rights, but society changed. You started to change. Our people started to change. Life as we know it started to change. World War II. When we came back from World War II, there was a time of bliss, happiness. We had done this great thing. Does it ever occur to any of you that right after World War II, after you had a 10-year window of utopia, look what we've done, life started to go to hell. The churches were infiltrated. Everything, society started to change. People started to change. The America that we knew started to change. The America that had values and morals started to change. North Korea is nothing but a ruse, people. It's a ruse. The great merchants of the earth, from New York to LA to Chicago to London to Jerusalem, which is the heart of it, the great merchants, which are in the book of Revelation, have always used our people and taken advantage of our people. How many hundreds of millions of our people, of our men, our boys, have been murdered and shed their blood fighting one another, or fighting enemies that we had no business even fighting because they never posed a threat to us? Who gained? Who gained? The great merchants of the earth. And they have set up shop in Jerusalem. This is in your Bible. These are not my words. These are the words of your Creator and your Father. North Korea is designed to change our society. We know that we are a nation that is engulfed. We are surrounded by the enemy from within and from the outside. So is Scandinavia. So is Europe, South Africa, Australia. This war is designed to take away the last bit of freedom and rights that you have. Remember me telling you this. Every time the great merchants come up with a war, we lose. We lose and they gain. You think about that. You think about it long and hard. God bless you all.